OK, well, here we are then at Monza. Monza was the scene of Eddie Jordan. Jordan's last victory. Heinz-Harald Frentzen winning here in '99. Looks like a tough afternoon for Eddie. He's had a few of those since he started out at a garage at Silverstone, powered by Ford. Eddie wearing pretty fashionable glasses for 1990 as well. Let's meet the boss. Louise Goodman joins him at home in Oxford.
You're right then, Lou.
7:30 on a misty morning and Eddie Jordan hits the streets of Oxford. It's a stress-free start to an otherwise hectic day.
Takes you down to the river, doesn't it?
This is a school. This is where all the kiddies went to school at one stage, the Dragon. And, well, it's great for a run in the morning, and it's down by the river in the Cherwell, which goes onto the Thames. Pretty special.
The family moved to Oxford in 1988, shortly after Eddie's team won the British F3 Championship. A former racer, EJ has always been a driven man.
It's so important that we do so much sitting behind desks and so much stress and tension that this kind of exercise is invaluable. And I love it, apart from the fact it's fresh morning, kids are back at school in Oxford. It's one of the nicer places that you could contemplate running for half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever it is, and it does set you up for the day.
Eddie successfully combines his role as businessman with that of family man. He has 4 children with wife Marie. The 2 eldest girls are at university. The boys attend a boarding school nearby. But they were enjoying the last few days of their summer holidays when I joined Eddie for a typically lively family breakfast.
Have I got your chair for once then, Mum? I am the head of the household. This never happens normally.
Oh, fair enough.
The boys, we're the minnows here. The mummy is the matriarch. She runs the show.
So what's he like to live with?
How long have you got?
Come on, let's have a hear of this. I'm very interested.
Yeah, because he gets us all the nice, massive houses and everything. That's it.
That's it. That's your dad's contribution to your life.
Yeah.
He's good for sending out to work and bringing home with the money, is that it?
Yeah.
Remind me never to bring you anywhere I'm going publicly.
And what's the worst? Oh, this is dangerous territory. What's the worst?
His moustache, isn't it?
Actually, that's not bad though if your worst thing is your moustache.
Yeah, exactly. We could have had a lot worse.
You don't think it makes me look dignified or sort of a bit different? Do I look like Ron Dennis?
Yeah, you look a bit like David Beckham.
Oh, that's okay. That's pretty cool.
Eddie hasn't always been so noted for his sartorial elegance. Born in Bray, Ireland 54 years ago, he began his professional life working in a bank, but even as a youngster he always had his eye out for a deal. Formula One has brought Jordan wealth beyond his wildest teenage dreams, but he claims the luxuries that affords him are not his motivation.
Strange thing it may seem, and not sure a lot of people would want to believe this, but I think the money itself means little or nothing. The success of doing the deal is the vital thing. I have to get the buzz. I am a salesperson. I have to present a package. I have to try and make the best results on the track, whether it's an engine or whether it's a driver, whether it's staff or whether it's sponsorship. They're all little missions and I have to be successful. For me to feel good, it's not how much money is there, it's how good the deal is or how I've managed to be able to get behind that and all the different obstructions that perhaps appear. I've got to make sure I get over those.
Was it easy to get serious after all the years of Jordan being the fun team?
I would never say we were never not serious, and I would also say we were never not fun. Even to this day, one of the things that gives me the most pleasure is being able to have the band. I enjoy that so much. The fact that we can do some charity things, that we can now give something back. The band itself, I'm absolutely pleased because I think it's great. Formula One is about entertainment. Well, it's supposed to be, and music is the same. So I don't see a big difference between those two things. So the seriousness and the fun thing, I can interlink them quite easily, and I can flow from one to the other without ever even thinking that it's happening.
What about the long term? Do you want to sort of give it all up and sail around the world with Marie, or do you think you're going to die at your desk?
I clearly don't know that. I enjoy, I mean, this was such a coup to do this deal with Ford. I'm extremely pleased about it. That gives us a 3-year window. It means, I believe, with the way it's structured, that we can take on the really big boys again. I always tell the people when we're talking, we're successful on 2 counts, or not, as the case may be. One on the racetrack and the other in the balance sheet, and one is equally dependent on the other. If you have a good track time, you usually make the balance sheet easier. If you have a good balance sheet, it makes the racing easier. It doesn't, you know, it's not defying logic. It's real. It's basic economics, and that's how it works. So I have to find the money, and the more pressure I've got to get it, almost the better I like it. Keeps me out of harm's way as well. Marie's always happy when I've got confusion.
Eddie Jordan, David Beckham look-alike. I can't see that one myself. Anyway, email